Welcome back. Now, Jarrett Stoll has returned to the National Hockey League and found a new team after being released by the LA Kings. It seems that anybody's in trouble has to get released. But he did get himself, I guess, a redemption contract, a chance to prove himself. 1 year, $800,000, but you definitely know that if he plays up to what he's done with that club, he's going to be making the money he did with the Los Angeles Kings. How well and how successful will Jarrett Stoll be? You got one of the best face-off guys and penalty killers in the game. Will he do that for New York?
I believe so. I mean, like you said, he's a great player, but he's a role player, and what he does is any team would love to have him in the league, and is just going to help you so much, like penalty killing and fake special face-offs and all that. It's I think no matter what team he goes to, his role it's going to help that team, and I think he's going to have a good rebound season in New York for sure.
Especially on the Rangers, who are known for their more defensive play, and being that team who's willing to block shots and do what needs to be done to win games, like that's a steal. Like, give him a second chance. I like that they gave him a second chance, but $800,000 for Jarrett Stoll is a steal. I think anyone in that league, if they could have got him, they would definitely take him. Kind of mad the Penguins didn't go after him for that much. Like, well, we need that help. So
you got arguably like a great center in this case, and it's I guess you'd call it a coup for the Rangers. Because if you think about it, not just are they good defensively, and you got one of the best defensive forwards out there in the game, but you look at the guys you could pair him with, they're going to benefit from him as well, or maybe even teach them, the younger forwards, how to play a little more defensively, and that could be a big benefit for them. I do also want to check this out and talk to you guys about. We talk about the great success stories in hockey or in baseball. You got the Blue Jays, you look at some other teams, et cetera, et cetera. And then we got to look at the opposite side of this, where a team can't find a way to win. They always seem to shoot themselves in the foot. I'm talking about the Saskatchewan Roughriders, 0-7, and they're pretty much trying to reach the record they had back in 1979 when they were 0-12. It's frustrating because this was a close game, a lot of mistakes, a couple penalties, took some touchdowns off the board. Interception led to a touchdown. I don't know where to go with this, but just to say what's next for the Saskatchewan Roughriders. Because I really don't, you think defense, you think maybe they got to tinker things on offense. I've given up. What do you guys think? What should this team do?
Fire someone eventually, or they got to do
Gotta
something.
mix it up, yeah, like you said. So just a little change, like it's like that whole confidence thing again too. Like the Blue Jays are on the opposite thing. Everything is rolling high, nothing can go wrong. But when you're on the opposite thing and can't win, everything seems to go wrong. Like anything that can go wrong does go wrong. So they need to do something that just mixes things up a little bit and get things changed, and then take that one game to get things going again, and they start feeding up and they'll bounce back. But they need something to mix things up and just a little change in there for sure.
It just sucks whoever they put in usually gets hurt. Like that's their deal with the injuries, just killing them too. And then they're shooting themselves with throwing interceptions and all that. Like I don't know if firing Chamberlain is the answer. Like, is that really going to be what you need at this point in the season, or do you keep that voice around? Like, if everything they've had the problems with, is that going to change it, or do you finally bring in the guy to take care of the defense and let him just be the coach, or bring a coach in and let him look worried about the defense? There's so many problems that are escalating, and it's not just one quick fix. This is a lot of problems in Saskatchewan.
And it's a big head scratcher too, when you think that how good this team is on paper and what they're playing like. It's definitely hurt them. Let's get to this really quickly. PGA Championship set to start Thursday. You have Rory McIlroy, who's in it, and a lot of people are scratching their heads. Not so much because he's not a great golfer. He is. He's also won this event a couple times. The issue here is his ankle fully healed, which he says it is, and in the short amount of time, can this guy go up and down the course and be successful? Especially when you talked about this before off air. You got guys like Jordan Spieth and several other young guys in the game that are on top and fully fit.
Yeah, now you're coming to a major tournament, not just any tournament. It's a major, last one of the year. Everyone's gunning to win this one to set themselves up for the playoffs. And now you got to try and beat the best golfers in the world who've been playing all year with no injury, and this is your first tournament back. I could see him. We love those things in sports where you see a guy go out there and do amazing things. Is this going to happen now? Well, possibly. Rory's probably a guy who could do it. But no, I don't think he's going to anywhere near the final day. We're going to be seeing him on the final hole shooting for a championship.
Does he at least have a chance?
Oh, I think you can't count them out for sure. I mean, you just never know. And I think it's that first day is going to be a big decider on how his weekend goes. Like, if he starts off feeling good and everything seems to be going his way, I think you never know. But I could see if things get a little shaky after the start, I think it could go south pretty quick too, also for him.
All right, guys, we're going to leave on that note. We're going to be back with more with Over Under coming up next.